Hi my bunnies, and welcome to my channel. I am very happy to see you here, but before I start the video I recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel, to my Telegram channel. There you can find all the information you need to start trading with me. So we're starting our trading session. I'm sure that today we will earn a large sums, but you can ask me what is needed for this. The answer is simple: absolutely nothing except $10 on our balance and my private strategy on MetaTrader. Perhaps you have already seen it in previous videos, perhaps you're already using it, but if not, then you can get acquainted with all the information by writing to me in private messages in Telegram. I have already picked up all the currency pairs. They are already fixed. In general, everything is ready for trading. Well, let's not delay and start trading right now. We have already moved to the MetaTrader. The same currency pair have already been selected here as on the broker. It remains only to wait for successfully trying the transaction. As soon as I pick it up, I will immediately restore the video. I decided to stop at these guys. We moved to a broker and put on a price reduction. We will immediately allocate working areas, and this is this site. So here we have a small flat, but nevertheless the price is still moving down. We're also seeing a slight pullbacks, which also indicate that the movement will go down. And the last thing is that our static came to the middle zone. This is also indicated drop in price. Now we will see that the result of our strategy in about 5 seconds, and the deal went into plus. Everything was very easy, but we don't stop and just go on without further ado. Now I have chosen this currency pair and we are opening a purchase transaction. We move to the MetaTrader, and then you can see that it has been updated. The minimum thanks to these are the arrows. In most cases, this situation indicates that the price will go up soon. And so the candle that suddenly appeared also say this. And if you watch in general trend, the movement goes down very much. It also tells us that it will go up soon. And you know that I'm certainly not a prophet, but when I make such predictions, many people begin to assure me of the opposite. And the balance is already $27, and we're moving on. On this currency pair, we have a similar situation as the previous one, updating the minimum point, but it's higher than the previous one. But we will win in any case, even if a rollback or perhaps a change of trend. The movement is very good, the volatility of the candle is very small. it's unlikely that anything can change, and yeah, we're taking this deal. I choose this currency pair even though there is only 60% profit, but I'll be 100% sure that of the success of this transaction. Then I'll choose something more risky, but I can lose. I'll move to the MetaTrader. Let's take a look at the general tendency. For a long time now, the same situation has been happening. Maximum point and the correction, and so many times already. I don't think that something will change much. So we put it on the downtrend. Now there is a very strong candle down. I can't but rejoice. And stay 1 second, and another positive deal is in our pocket, guys. We're moving urgently to the MetaTrader and we'll look for the suitable currency pair. I like this currency pair, and here we have the minimum point update now. For some reason today I'm lucky in such situation, but there is nothing wrong with that. Here we will play on the rollback. We will just wait for a small rollback and maybe even a big one. We move to the broker, and just here we have a rollback. In principle, everything is going according to the plan. Now we're observing the penetration of the support zone, which means that we have updated the minimum point, and we already have $150 on our balance sheet, and we started with just 10, as you remember. Let's focus on this currency pair. As you have seen, we may now have fake news because our line has turned red. The chart itself is ascending, but now there is an adjustment. However, due to the update of the minimum point, the chart will start go up. And there is a little time left for the bear to wait, and before the deal comes in plus, on our balance is already $230, and we don't stop and moving on. We move to the MetaTrader and we will find a good and try into the transaction. Here I will open a purchase deal. I plan to open a little lower, but for some reason it opened here. But of course there is nothing wrong with that. I'm confident in this deal, so I will not worry about the opening point. On the MetaTrader, it's especially for me to show a signal. However, we will win back on the low volatility of the candlesticks, as well as from our lines. Candlesticks here have very little volatility. There is also a dodge pattern. This indicates that there will be a continuation of the trend. We look at the stochastic, and it has turned around. We're observing patterns, so I will even highlight these areas. We open a deal to buy. Here we have a stochastic reversal. A yellow square indicates a signal. It signals us about opening of a purchase transaction. We have also updated the minimum points, and here again is a win-win situation. If this is a trend reversal, then in any case it will be closed in plus. If this is an adjustment, it will go also to be closed in plus. The maximum point should have been here. In general, in any case, the deal will be closed in plus. Naturally, our deal closes in plus. The balance is more than $700. This is of course a wonderful result, but it doesn't suit me. I want more, so we'll naturally continue trading. Today we have already played back, but it looks like the situation. It's a situation with updating the maximum point. This is we already know that after such an adjustment usually occurs. Again, the percentage here is small. However, I repeat again, it's better to be sure than to take risks. So to speak, look before you leap. Again, we have an incredibly successful, enormous deal, and you can see the figure on my balance sheet for yourself. Well, I'm not going to stop yet, so we just go ahead and look for a good entry into the deal. At this currency pair, I'm opening a deal to lower the price since the maximum point has been updated here. And we are moving to the MetaTrader. I will explain the principle of entering the transaction. The signal hasn't come yet, but I can already confidently say that the price will go down, especially after such a long, protracted candle. A very powerful adjustment occurred right before entering the deal, but a strong adjustment means that the price will go down. Due to the fact that the signal didn't come, I didn't put everything in order to it, an additional deal in case or something, but I didn't have to do it because the analysis is no less accurate. We naturally take the deal away and we change the currency pair. Now we have looked at some deal. I don't see a good point in any of them. I want to keep you waiting, so I'll just resume the video when I find the suitable one. I stopped at this currency pair. I will put the price down. Now the downward movement prevails. I'll even mark it for you so you can see it better. The minimum point has been updated. The stochastic is still orange. We didn't change the color to green. There was no strong excite, and the adjustment has already ended, and this is all tells us that the movement will go down. And oh yeah, the deal closed in plus, and in our balance here $2,500. I'll probably open one or two more deals. Well, it's so purely to consolidate the result. I won't get too carried away, and I don't like to do it. That could end badly. Settled on this currency pair, opening a double deal to lower the price. Now we'll expect a rollback, but for now we will move to the MetaTrader. In this situation we see our peak point, so we have a down arrow. We will expect a pullback down as we had here, and here. In all previous situations the movement went down, so understanding of the trend movements we also put down. We're moving to a broker and we're watching the movement. Our volatility isn't too strong, so I think that thanks to our strategy we'll close the deal in plus again. And I was right, and we will close both deals in plus. Now our balance is almost $4,000. And the last one, the final deal, and we move to the MetaTrader. As soon as here is a good entry into the deal, I will resume the video. Okay, I stopped at this currency pair. We are moving to the broker. I'm opening a triple sale deal. To explain the principles of entering into the transaction, we will again move to the MetaTrader. So let's increase our working area a little, highlight it, and proceed to the explanation. It's obvious here that we have a downward movement after this level. The movement went down. This indicates the duration of the trend. Accordingly to the movement should go down. That is the analogy with the previous situation on the chart, like here and here. We have $153 on our balance. I'll open deals for $100 or $200. I'll add the indicators I need right away. Keltner channel, stochastic oscillator, and I'll set a period of 5 on a stochastic. These indicator and oscillator are well combined with each other. Together they produce a good result. You can also learn how to use them in my trading school in the Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. And now we will start our trading session. I'll set the amount of $153 and add currency pairs, but definitely not OTC. Unlike the Quartex, the percentages are higher in the pocket, so I choose several currency pairs. I think this number will be enough for today. Let's start trading. I'll try to explain as clearly as possible all the inputs in the transaction as well as my strategies. In the end, as usual, I'll draw conclusions and talk about profit. Now I will select the most suitable currency pair. Let's focus on this one. I'm opening a downgrade deal. This is how I highlight the workspace. Here we observe the maximum point after which our movement went down. There is also an intra-channel movement. An update has occurred and the maximum, the movement should go down. Stochastic also shows a good potential for reversal. As I said, the movement went down. The maximum point was updated. The support reversal was recouped. And there are 10 seconds left until the movement suits me completely. And the first deal we have comes into plus on our balance here, $286, and I'll put the next deal at $200. To select the next currency pair, as you will see here, play it on a rollback and an intra-channel movement. I'm focusing on this currency pair and here to open a deal to lower the price. Now we'll explain the principle of entry. We also see the maximum point that the movement went down. The maximum point is updated again. Next, we see that the movement has gone up from this area. There is a slight correction and movement has entered the intra-channel part. After that, the movement should go down again. Also, stochastic also hints that it wants to turn around while the movement suits me. I think here will be an excite in the last second, so I think the deal will go into plus. And as I said, the movement didn't let us down and the deal went into plus. On our balance here, $452, an excellent result, but let's not stop and pick up a new card. Here we will open a deal for a reduction. Perhaps they will open a double deal because it's a very good try. Although no, let's not open. The movement has gone down. Here we observe an excite of the outer part and of the channel, and then the movement slightly went up. And the standard continuation of the downward movement. There are 50 seconds left until the end of the transaction, and the movement of the fistula is excellent. We played again on the standard situation. Stochastic hasn't crossed the line with a mark of 20, and the deal has gone again, and the balance is $628. So let's change the currency pair. On this currency pair, we'll open a deal for a decrease, perhaps open the door, but it's according to the situation. So I opened additional deals also on the downside. I couldn't try into the deal. I decided to take advantage of the movement. We observe a very long time shadow from the candle. The resistance zone is played out, and here we can see that the very time the price reached the resistance zone, it started to go down. So now we're closer to the zone, so the price also need to go down. Also here we observe very strong upward direction. After such trends, the price of 100% will go in the opposite direction. And we see the kickbacks here with you in this swing. In theory, the movement should recover to this level. Actually, the deal should go into the plus. And 3 successful transactions at once. On the balance, $1,156. So let's refresh the page. Here I want to open a deal to increase the price. Here we will win back from the stochastic, and we have gave us the first signal, and then the second went. This is a very good signal for a price increase. Also here is a support zone, a long downward movement. It should be adjusted. Also in theory, the stochastic should move at least to the 50 mark, and at least there for a while. There are 5 seconds left before the transaction will be completed, where there's nothing to worry about for the last seconds, and the transaction has gone into a plus, and there is a $1,300. So here I don't want to open. Here is also not in options. Stochastic has already gone down too much. Let's open the deal again. Here too, the situation is unclear. Well, let's open it here. The trend is more like the upward one, and we will open a deal to increase the price. Very good. Discovery slightly enlarged. To some details, we see that the trend is upward. It highlights it with these arrows and the dynamic movement. Then the small pullback played us in the zone. The movement went down. See, the upward movement was opened in our trend. I think we didn't make a mistake with the choice. There are only 10 seconds left before the completion of this transaction. I am sure that will be closed in plus. In my opinion, this is the first deal for today, and we have won back from the intra-channel movement, and it has gotten plus $1,500 is our balance now. I think we can be already increase the rates, and I'll open the next deal for $500. Let's stop right here, open a short trade to open 2 more additional ones. Now I will explain you the principle of this transaction. We immediately made additional transaction because we saw the signal here. Why did you go here up? Although there was a signal and although the correction should continue, we will see the small upward trend here, but stochastic can't devise us, so the movement should go down, friends. So the first deal went into the zero. It's just not bad. The last one flew into the plus, and the balance is already $2,398, and we started with only 158. I think we will accelerate the balance to 3,000, and we will not stop here for today. I don't see a good try into the deal yet. Here we see a pullback is taking place, so we open a deal for a decrease. The movement seems to be formed and is now entering the channel. We see that stochastic gave us a signal to go down. Then there is an upward movement with the pullbacks. Now we're playing on the last pullback. In principle, this is a straight standard basic situation. While the deal goes into place, it's not surprising, as I said, the situation was basic. There are already $2,843 on our balance. So let's consolidate the result and open the last deal. So now there is a good entry into the deal. Stochastic has entered the zone 20 and moving into the zone 16. A U-turn is about to take place. Yeah, but he didn't get to the level, so we can go in here. Here again, they don't breach, but there seems to be a rollback. So let's open for an increase. So while the movement is good, the movement is being corrected, but in theory, we opened the deal absolutely correctly. There is an upward movement here. I think there has been an update of the minimum point. We see the dynamic movement and then a rollback. They excite, then a rollback again, and everything is recouped from the resistance zone. So the movement should continue its upward direction. Then the deal should close in a plus. Also, absolutely, all the entire chart we see a strongly upward movement. There is only 1 second left and the deal goes into a plus. The balance is $3,288. I think we'll finish with the result and can withdraw the amount. Well, let's do it according to our given strategy. It turned out today that such a trade using Keltner channel and stochastic oscillator, excellent combination of data indicators, a wonderful result. The trade went just fine. I don't want to flirt, so she's everything today. Welcome to the consolidation of the amount. I carried on Bitcoin. I want to withdraw 3,000. I enter the address and click continue. We have made a conclusion while we are waiting. And today, thanks for my strategy and thanks for my knowledges, I just made more than
$1,000. You use everything by your eyes. If you want to like me, just join my team. It's absolutely for free and you can find all links in the description. I'm just reminding you. Rate my video, write comments, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching. Bye.